POMCLOSET everyone. Today I'm going to create a Rasta bikini top. These yarn colors in green, black, red and yellow. Also the crochet needles, number 4mm hook, a yarn needle, a pair of cutter and a tape measure. To start with, I will start with the black color and you do the slip knot and change up to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. After you've got 14 chains, and then you chain 1 and back to the second stitch with single crochet until you reach the end of the row. At the end of this row, you go for one more single crochet in the same stitch at the last stitch. One change, do 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So you will have 2 single crochet, 1 chain, 2 single crochet. If you are not sure about where the middle part of this brows is, just use the stitch markers and put it on where the change one is, and then you keep continuing with the single crochet with the back loop. It's quite difficult to see because it's in black color. So do this until you reach the end of the row. Before reaching the end of the rows, you need to make sure that the last stitch is where you change 1 and then start doing the single crochet on the next stitch. So I will go to the very last stitch. Otherwise your top won't be straight. And then change 1, turn the work to do the second row and do single crochet on the second stitch, not on this one but on here, and continue doing this single crochet stitches till you reach where you put the markers on. So here is where I change 1 from the previous row. Just gonna go for 2 single crochet in this stitch, 1 change, 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and put the markers back on so you know where to do the single crochet, 1 chain, 2 single crochet for the next row. So it's here. Because of the color, so it's quite difficult to see. And then you keep doing the single crochet on the next stitches till you reach the end of the row, and then turn the work. You do this for 2 more rows, so that would be 4 rows in total, and you are at the last stitch of row 4 in black color. So I need I need to change the new color. So you grab the red one, which is the next color, and then position it on the left hand like this, and then you yarn over the new color and then pull through like this, change one, and then I like to tie it. After you change one, you turn the work, you go to the next stitch, and then keep doing the single crochet until you reach the stitch markers. So this is row 5 of this bra cup until you reach where you change one on top of this cup part, and then you change you do 2 single crochet, 1 chain, 2 single crochet in this stitch, and for the rest just single crochet. And you reach the end of row 5, you chain 1, turn the work, go to the next stitch and do single crochet until you reach the stitch markers. And before I reach the stitch markers, I will take it out, and you do 1 single crochet in this stitch where you change 1 and then change 1, and then 1 more single crochet in this same stitch, and then the rest of the row you're just doing normal single crochet until you reach the end of the row, chain 1, turn the work until you get here. You do 1 chain, 1 single crochet, 1 chain, 1 single crochet in the same stitch on top of this point here, and do this for in the total of 5 rows in red. And after you've got 5 rows in red, you need to change it to the different colors. I will do the last stitch first and get the new yarn, which is yellow, and I'll put the yarn through. I always leave the ends like this so we can sew them in later, the red, and get rid of it. And you do chain 1, turn the work, go to the next stitch, and keep repeating the same as row 6, 7, 8, 9, because you have 4 in black and 5 in red, so that would be row 10 in yellow. And repeat. And the last stitch of the 4th row in yellow, I will get the new color, which is green. I leave it like this and grab the new color, and you leave the end like this and change to the new color. Pull the new color through, chain 1, and we need to chain 4 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the work, and you do the slip stitch on the 4th stitch like this. You don't count this one, but you count 1, 2, 3, the 4th one, and then chain 5 and go to the 4th stitch, slip stitch, So keep doing this around till you reach the end of this row. I have these chains around the cup of the bra, and on this right side I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 looped until you reach the top part, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the other part. Now you need to change 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You turn the work, and this is the right side, by the way, after you turning the work. And we will do 1 single crochet on the first loop. Do single crochet on the first one, and then you do the double crochet 4 of them in the next loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4 more double crochet in the same loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have the 4 double crochets, 3 chain 3s and 4 double crochets in the same loop. For the next loop you just go for 1 single crochet, and then repeat this 4 double crochet, 3 chains, 4 double crochet in this loop, and the next one with 1 single crochet. The next one, which is quite tricky on this, and here is the last loop, and you do single crochet on top of this loop, and you do double crochet on the last stitch, and you will end up having something like this. And you just chain 1, and then you cut off the yarn, and you will end up having something like this. So what you do next is get the new color, which is the black, and you work from the front, the right side of the bra cup, and I need to get the black color, and you tie it. So this is where we're starting from chain 5. You do chain 4 and do the double crochet in the middle of these 4, so that would be in between the second and the third, and you do 1 double crochet like this, and you change 2 and do double crochet once, change 3, and you will do the slip stitch on 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th one. So you get your needle, pull the needle through the 4th change, and then do the slip stitch, and chain 1. Repeat this one again by double crochets, change 3, back to the 1, back to the 1, 2, 3, the fourth one, and then slip stitch, chain 1, and do this one more time, double crochet, chain 3, back to the fourth one, and then slip stitch, chain 1, and you chain one more because on this side you chained 2, so on this side you need to chain 2, 2, and then double crochets in the middle of these 4, so I'll go here, so you have one set of these sides done. So repeating this on the next one, the next pattern, but between these two you don't do any change, you just go for the double crochets. So the middle of these 4, I'll go here, you can go here, but here it's also okay. Double crochet, chain 2, and then repeat this again. And for the top part you will have these 2 patterns. I will do only 2 of these, 2 of these legs here, because the other ones you have 3, and I will do 2 of these, and without any chains you just go for 2 double crochets in the middle point of the bra cup, 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So this is the middle part of the top, and then continue doing exactly the same as on this side to the other side, by go over to where the top 3 chains, and then you do 3 chains, back to the fourth one, slip stitch, chain 1, double crochets, chains 3, back to the fourth one, slip stitch like this, and then you change 2, and the middle is here, so you have this top part, and continue doing this till you reach the end of this row. And before you reach the end of this row, you need to change 1 and do the double crochet on the last stitch. So then it's 1 bra cup is done, and you need to do 1 more of this. Then we need to combine the 2 pieces, and I need to measure the width and the length of this bra cup. So from this end to this end, it can stretch up to 9 inches, and for the height it's around 8.5 inches. So this top will fit size S and M. And I'm done the other side as well, exactly the same. So from the previous one we've done, I still have this end of the black yarns left on the bra cup. So what I do next, I'm just gonna chain one, and then I'll do the single crochet, 2 of them in the first black row, and for the green one I will just go for 2 single crochets, and for the rest of these rows I will go for single crochets in each stitches, and I'll go here. You can weave in all this end now or later. If you can do it now, it's better, so they are not on your way. But I'm just gonna keep doing with the single crochets until I reach the other end on the black row, and you will end up having 2 single crochets here. So I'm at the end of the row. In this black row, I will grab another piece that I've done, another bra cup, and what you do, you're just gonna change 2 and then go to the next black by doing the 2 single crochet in this row, and repeat like what you've just done with another bra cup. And once we've done the both sides, we need to sew this part here. And so far I have these 2 bra cups in this shape, and what we need to do next is to combine these 2 pieces together in these 2 little points here. I will go for just the first, if you can see, I will use the needles. You just thread it, a very thin needles, like the thread needles, and the threads in the dark color. So I will sew these 2 little thing here together, and the rest just leave it like that. So what I do, just grab the yarn in the dark color, and I prefer to do it from the inside. This is the wrong side, and I will insert the thread through these first little points here, and then I repeat it twice so it stays, and then you put one more time through, and this time you just grabbed another piece of the bra cup, and then you insert the needle through, and do it a few times, so just to make sure that they don't go apart. And at the end you just hide it somewhere, cut off the yarn, the thread, and these 2 bra cups will be combining together. Actually, this part here, a little bit too big, there's a big hole gap here. I will do another. I'll grab the threads again. I'm just gonna close this part. So the design, sometimes I just make it as it goes, so there is no specific design. It just, you can always change it on the way. So I close this gap because it looks a bit too big, and we see what it looks like. So I think that looks better. Now we need to finishing up the bottom of the bras. So you've done this row. This is the first row of the single crochets. At the end of the row, you just chain one more and turn the work, and keep doing the single crochet rows. 2 more rows, so the total will be 3 rows together. And then we will do the strings of this top. And I'm done with the bras in the Rasta colors. So we need to do the strings for this top. So what I do, I need to get the new needles, the crochet needles, which is slightly bigger than the one I use for one strand, because for the string we will need 2 strands of yarn. And I will get the strands for the length of 2.5 meters. So you will have the 4 strands at the end. And then what I do, I'm just gonna go to the side of the top. This is the right side, and I will put the yarn through, put the needle through, grab the yarn, and then pull the yarn through, and then you just keep changing. Just do this and then change it. The length of the string would be around 21 to 23 inches, and you do this for another side of the bra, and on here, and the top part also. The Rasta bikini's top is done. I hope you like the tutorial. Feel free to like the video, share and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video.